Have you ever caught your reflection and noticed your head leaning forward, your shoulders slumped, and your neck feeling stiff, as if you were quietly carrying the weight of time itself? What if that small tilt was silently draining your energy, weakening your balance, and even clouding your mind? And what if the solution didn't come from a pill or a gym, but from something already inside you waiting to be reawakened? Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and today on Senior Health Boost, we're uncovering one of the most overlooked causes of fatigue, imbalance, and brain fog in people over 60 and how you can reverse it safely in just a few minutes a day. When your head leans forward by just 2 inches, your spine takes on nearly 27 extra pounds of pressure. Imagine carrying a 12-kilogram rice bag hanging from your neck all day long. That's the hidden weight many seniors unknowingly bear every single day. A long-term study on older adults found that those with this forward head posture had a 56% higher risk of falling, twice the loss of balance, and a 40% greater chance of early memory decline even when their legs were still strong. And the damage goes far beyond neck pain. That small angle actually squeezes blood flow to the brain, cutting oxygen by nearly 30%. The results? Fatigue, dizziness, even bloating because the diaphragm can't move freely to support natural breathing. But here's the hopeful part. You can undo this damage naturally, without a gym or equipment, in just 4 minutes a day. You'll stand taller, breathe deeper, and feel more alive. This simple method comes from Japan's oldest living physician, a 102-year-old doctor who still walks upright and teaches every morning. His secret isn't strength, it's awareness. Awareness of how the body was designed to hold itself proudly. Many people assume that a bent neck is simply part of getting older, something inevitable. But that's not true. Your posture is more than muscle. It's a story your body tells about how it's learned to survive. Each tilt and curve is shaped by how your brain and muscles communicate, day after day. After 60, nearly 7 out of 10 adults lose strength in a small but powerful group of muscles called the deep neck flexors, tiny stabilizers that keep your head balanced over your shoulders. When they weaken, your neck bones slowly drift forward. At first, it's just a few millimeters, but over time, those millimeters become inches, adding immense pressure to your spine and shoulders. And here's what most people never realize. This isn't only about aging. Emotional stress, worry, and even long periods of loneliness can make your body curl inward as if trying to protect your heart. Your nervous system notices that posture, memorizes it, and locks it in as your new normal, repeating it even when the stress is gone. That's why simply forcing yourself to stand straight never lasts. You're battling an internal program that believes it's keeping you safe. The real solution isn't effort, it's gentle retraining. Reconnecting the signal between your brain and those deep neck muscles that quietly hold you upright. When your head leans forward, the effects ripple through your entire body, your shoulders tighten, blood flow to your brain decreases, and your balance reflex weakens. You might feel heavy, tired, or struggle to focus. Some even describe brain fog or shallow breathing, because reduced posture can lower oxygen to the brain by nearly 1/3. But once you begin to restore awareness, everything changes. When your brain reconnects with those stabilizing muscles, your head begins to lift naturally. Breathing deepens, shoulders relax. Your whole body feels lighter, not forced, just aligned again. Here's a small awareness check you can try right now. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at your earlobe. Is it directly above your shoulder or slightly in front of it? Place one hand on your chest and the other on the back of your neck. Breathe in gently through your nose, then exhale as you imagine a fine thread pulling the crown of your head toward the ceiling. Hold that feeling for 5 seconds, then release. Repeat this twice a day. Over time, you'll feel steadier when you walk and calmer when you breathe because posture isn't just physical. It's emotional memory, gently waiting to be awakened. Safety tip: move slowly. Never push through pain. The goal here is awareness, not effort. You've just taken the first step toward retraining how your body supports itself. Next, we'll explore a short, relaxing warm-up that awakens the sensory nerves in your neck, the hidden system that helps your brain remember how to stay balanced and tall. If your neck has felt stiff for years, this is where real healing begins. You've just reawakened awareness in your body, that quiet conversation between your mind and your posture. Now, it's time to take the next gentle step, helping your brain and neck reconnect, so your balance and energy can return naturally. Most older adults don't realize this, but over the years, the brain slowly loses awareness of how the head moves through space. It's not about weakness or age. It's simply a quiet disconnection, like a phone line between the muscles and the brain that has gone silent over time. This gentle warm-up I'm about to show you helps restore that link in less than 2 minutes a day. Think of it as turning the power back on between your mind and your body. As we grow older, our circulation slows down, and the sensory nerves that tell the brain where the head is positioned become less active, almost like dimming lights in a room that used to be bright. When those nerves fall quiet, the body begins to forget how to balance itself. That's why so many seniors feel lightheaded or unsteady when turning their heads too fast or glancing up toward a high shelf. It's not clumsiness. It's your nervous system losing its map. The goal of this exercise isn't to stretch deeply or force movement. It's to re-educate your nervous system one calm, mindful motion at a time. Eleanor, a 71-year-old from Maine, once told me that every time she looked up to reach the top shelf in her kitchen, the room would spin. I thought it was my blood pressure, she said with a soft laugh, but it was really my neck forgetting how to move. After just 1 week of doing this gentle warm-up, she could move her head freely again, and even return to her morning walks without fear of dizziness. That's the kind of quiet victory we often overlook, the power of small, consistent motion. Before we begin, make yourself comfortable. You can sit or stand, whichever feels easier today. Relax your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Then take one long, slow breath in through your nose, and exhale gently, letting go of any tension you've been holding. Now, follow me step by step. Turn your head slowly to the left, then to the right, smooth and easy for about 30 seconds. Next, nod your chin up and down, slow and controlled, for another 30 seconds. Then tilt your head gently toward one shoulder, feeling a soft pull along the opposite side of your neck. Switch sides. Finally, draw your chin slightly backward as if making the tiniest double chin. This simple move reawakens the stabilizer muscles that quietly hold your skull in perfect alignment above your shoulders. Each motion should feel light and fluid, never forced. Imagine you're moving your head through warm water, where every movement feels supported and natural. Keep your eyes level and your breathing steady. Focus not on how far you move, but on how it feels to move. That awareness itself is the real exercise. When performed correctly, this little practice can boost blood flow to your brain by more than 20, sharpening clarity and easing fatigue. Many older adults describe an instant sense of calm afterward, as if their whole system has been gently reset. Why? Because these movements help recalibrate your inner ear balance system, the same one that tells your brain where your head is in space. It's a way of saying to your body, hey, we're safe. You can stand tall again. To make progress, repeat this warm-up twice a day, once in the morning to energize your body, and once at night to unwind and relax. Match every breath with movement. Inhale as you turn or lift. Exhale as you return to center. Small, slow, and mindful always beats fast and stiff. You're not trying to perform. You're teaching your nervous system how to move freely again. Now, let's talk about a few common mistakes that can hold you back. Avoid shrugging your shoulders, tipping your chest forward, or pushing your range of motion beyond what feels comfortable. Keep the rest of your body quiet and still, letting your head glide effortlessly. If you notice your shoulders creeping up, pause. Take a deep breath out, then restart slower. Remember, control and awareness are far more powerful than speed or effort. If at any point you feel dizziness or sharp pain, stop immediately and rest. You can steady yourself by lightly touching a chair or wall if needed. Comfort and safety always come first. When done consistently, these small, mindful motions awaken sensory nerves that may have been asleep for years. And once they're awake, your body begins to remember its natural upright position automatically, without force. That's when the next step becomes truly transformative, activating the deep neck and shoulder muscles that quietly protect your posture all day long. Now that your sensory system is awake, it's time to strengthen the chain that keeps your head upright from the base of your skull down to your upper back. This next step reactivates the deep neck flexors and shoulder blade stabilizers, the silent team that guards your alignment. Marcus, a 70-year-old from Ohio, once told me that his neck ached every time he looked down to read the newspaper. He'd even given up his favorite hobby, woodworking, because the tension became unbearable. But after 2 weeks of doing this simple activation exercise, he smiled and said, "My shoulders finally stopped fighting me." His posture improved, his pain disappeared, and something else changed too, his confidence. That's the hidden beauty of this practice. When you move correctly, your body doesn't just look better, it starts to feel capable again. When you perform this next movement, imagine you're teaching your body how to support itself, one subtle adjustment at a time. The goal isn't brute strength. It's harmony, small muscles working together as a single, coordinated team. Here's how to do it. Sit or stand tall with your chest gently open. Clasp your hands behind your back. Now, draw your shoulders slowly backward and downward, as if you're trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. Next, tuck your chin slightly toward your throat, lengthening the back of your neck as you do so. Hold this position for about 10 to 15 seconds while breathing deeply through your nose. Then release, rest, and repeat 2 or 3 times. Each repetition reawakens those deep stabilizing muscles and strengthens the chain from your neck down to your mid-back. As you continue, you may notice a pleasant warmth spreading between your shoulder blades, a gentle tingling that tells you blood flow is returning to muscles that have been asleep for years. That's a good sign. It means your body is waking up to its natural design again. Don't rush this process. Posture isn't about forcing your body into a perfect line. It's about reawakening the natural intelligence it already has. Each repetition sends a signal to your nervous system. This is how balance feels. This is how strength feels. This is how ease feels. Keep your breath steady, your movements calm, and your awareness soft but focused. Over time, these simple moments of connection will start to ripple into everything you do, how you sit, walk, breathe, and even how you rest. The truth is, the body remembers. It only needs to be reminded patiently, gently, consistently. Now that your sensory nerves are alert and your stabilizing muscles are beginning to engage, you've set the foundation for lasting change. In the next part, we'll take this one step further, awakening the deeper chain of muscles that link your posture to your core stability and overall vitality. Because when your posture flows from the inside out, every breath, every step, and every moment feels lighter again. Let's move into that next phase together, where alignment meets strength and balance becomes effortless once more. You've already strengthened the foundation, your brain and posture are finally communicating again. Now comes the reward. Learning how to maintain that ease, balance, and lightness in daily life. When practiced consistently, this simple routine can improve neck endurance by nearly 1/3 and lower your risk of falling by restoring your body's natural balance. Many people even notice their heart rate slows slightly as the body shifts from tension into relaxation. If you're following along with me right now, pause for a second. How does your neck feel at this moment? Check in. Maybe you feel a subtle warmth, a little freedom, or even a calm you haven't noticed in years. I'm Dr. Nana, and I read every story you share. So take a moment after this session to comment below. Tell me where you feel the most tension or the biggest release. Sometimes one small correction in your form can make all the difference. To progress safely, here's what I recommend. If you're just starting, stay seated and practice this twice a day. Once you feel steadier, move to a standing position and hold each step a little longer. When you're ready for more challenge, use a soft resistance band or a folded towel for gentle pull exercises. Nothing extreme, just enough to awaken those deeper stabilizers. Now, a quick reminder. Common mistakes include shrugging the shoulders, holding your breath, or pushing the chin too far forward. Keep your jaw relaxed, your eyes facing forward, and your breathing calm. Remember, stability, not strain, is the goal. Safety tip: if you ever feel sharp pain, tingling, or lightheadedness, stop immediately. Rest. Resume only when your body feels ready. These movements are meant to restore, not to push. Try this short sequence every day for 2 weeks. You'll start to notice small but powerful shifts. You stand a bit taller, your neck feels lighter, your breathing deepens without effort. Slowly, your body begins to remember what upright truly means. At this point, your upper body is balanced, strong yet relaxed. And that means you're ready for the next phase, a gentle traction technique that helps decompress the spine and relieve years of built-up tension in just seconds. Stay with me, because this next step surprises nearly everyone who tries it. It's one of my favorite tools because it works almost instantly for most people. We call it the gentle towel traction, and all you need is a soft towel and a quiet moment to breathe. George, a 68-year-old from Oregon, once came to my clinic complaining of daily stiffness and morning headaches. He'd tried massages and creams, but nothing lasted. After learning this simple technique, he smiled after the first try and said, "It feels like someone just lifted a weight off my head." 2 weeks later, his morning pain was almost gone. Here's how to do it safely. Sit or stand comfortably, relax your shoulders, and fold a towel lengthwise. Wrap it behind your neck so both ends rest in front of you. Hold the ends gently but firmly. Now, take a slow breath in. As you exhale, pull slightly upward and backward, not hard, just enough to feel the back of your neck lengthen. Keep your chin parallel to the floor and your eyes looking forward. Hold that gentle lift for about 10–15 seconds, then release. Repeat this 3 times. Each soft pull gives your cervical spine a brief moment of decompression. It's like creating space between the vertebrae so your nerves and blood vessels can finally breathe again. Many people describe an immediate sense of lightness, even feeling half an inch taller. Physically, this reduces pressure between discs, improves blood flow, and helps tight muscles let go. Emotionally, it feels like a quiet sigh of relief, a calm spreading through your shoulders and mind. Go ahead and try it with me now. Find your towel, settle into a comfortable position, and move slowly through each step. When you're done, tell me in the comments how your neck feels compared to before. Your story might just inspire someone else to begin their journey today. For beginners, practice this once daily before bed. It's the perfect way to release the tension of the day. Once you're familiar with it, do it twice a day, morning and evening. And always remember, gentle traction is about precision, not power. Avoid pulling too hard or tilting your head too far back. Don't use a towel that's too thin or rough. Comfort matters. The right pull should feel soothing, never sharp. Keep your shoulders loose and continue breathing naturally throughout. If you feel tingling, numbness, or pain radiating down your arms, stop right away. Rest, reset, and try again later with less pressure. With regular practice for 2 weeks, you may notice profound changes: less morning stiffness, seizure, deeper breathing, better sleep quality, on sharper focus during the day, thanks to improved circulation to your brain. These are small victories, but together, they restore confidence and vitality that many thought was lost forever. So take a breath, lift gently, and feel the years of tension slowly melt away. Your neck isn't just a structure of bones and muscles. It's a bridge between your brain and your body, a reminder of how alignment creates peace. As we move forward, we'll explore how this posture restoration connects with your core muscles and breathing system, building total body balance from the inside out. Because when your body learns to stand tall again, your mind follows. Stay tuned. The next step will show you how to anchor these results for life, so every day feels lighter, steadier, and truly your own. The results often surprise people, not because the movement is new, but because it reminds the body what freedom in motion truly feels like. Now that your neck feels lighter and decompressed, let's move into the final step, one that reconnects your breath, your posture, and your sense of inner calm. This last step is what I like to call your chest opening restoration. It's a gentle stretch that rebalances your spine from top to bottom and restores the natural rhythm of deep, easy breathing. Most people don't realize this, but when your chest slouches forward, it locks your ribs in place and shortens every single breath you take. The front of your body collapses, the lungs can't fully expand, and the brain receives less oxygen. And when that happens, you feel tired, not because you've aged, but because your body has forgotten how to breathe deeply. I'm Dr. Nana, and this is the part where your body learns to open up again, to breathe in strength, peace, and renewal. When you reverse that closed posture, something powerful happens. You begin to restore calm, energy, and confidence, not through medicine or machines, but through something beautifully simple: better breathing. Let me tell you about Helen, a 72-year-old woman from Arizona. She once told me she would feel exhausted after walking just 10 minutes around her neighborhood. "I thought it was my heart," she said softly, "but it turned out it was my posture. I'd been closing my lungs for years." After practicing this chest opener every night for just 10 days, Helen said she could walk around her block without needing to stop. Her breathing became effortless again, and with it came something even more precious: confidence. Here's how you can do it, step by step. Lie on your back on a firm but comfortable surface, a yoga mat, carpet, or even your bed if it's not too soft. Roll up a towel and place it horizontally under your shoulder blades, not under your neck. Let your arms fall gently to the sides, palms facing upward. Now, take a slow breath in through your nose for 5 seconds. Feel your ribs expanding outward and upward like a pair of wings opening for the first time in years. Then exhale slowly for another 5 seconds, allowing your shoulders to melt down toward the floor. Stay here for at least 30 seconds. If it feels pleasant, you can remain in this position for up to 5 minutes. The key is comfort. Never force it. Your chest should open naturally, as if your body is rediscovering its own space again. When practiced daily, this simple posture can increase lung capacity by nearly 20, ease shoulder fatigue, and improve flexibility through the entire upper body. Many people tell me their mood lifts almost immediately because deep breathing quiets the stress response in the brain. It's like pressing the reset button on your nervous system. If you're doing this with me right now, take one deep breath and notice how your chest feels lighter, calmer, maybe even freer. Go ahead and share one word in the comments that captures that feeling: open, peaceful, free. Your story might inspire someone else who's been silently carrying years of tightness to take their first step toward change. You can adjust this stretch based on your comfort. If you'd like more support, use a yoga block or a rolled-up blanket instead of a towel. To deepen the stretch, gently raise your arms overhead as you inhale. Imagine expanding your rib cage in all directions, giving your lungs permission to fill completely. The goal isn't to stretch to your limit. It's to feel open, supported, and alive again. Now, let's talk about the common mistakes I often see. Some people place the towel too high, near the neck, that causes strain instead of relief. Others hold their breath or tighten their back muscles. Remember, the towel should sit directly under your shoulder blades, and your breath should flow easily. Let gravity do the work. If you ever feel tingling, dizziness, or chest pain, stop right away. This exercise should relax you, not challenge you. Practice this chest opener every day for 10 days, and you'll likely notice subtle yet powerful changes. Breathing becomes deeper and more rhythmic. Shoulder and neck stiffness fade. Fatigue decreases throughout the day. Sleep grows more restful and uninterrupted. Many of my patients describe something unexpected: an emotional release. That's because posture and emotion share the same muscles. When your chest opens, it's not just your body expanding, it's your heart, too. The tension you've been holding inside, sometimes for decades, finally has room to breathe. And now, as you complete all 4 movements, take a quiet moment to notice how your body feels from head to toe. You've reawakened the system that controls posture, balance, and calm, the foundation of how you move and how you feel every day. Just 4 minutes a day, that's all it takes. 4 mindful minutes to help your body feel years younger, stronger, lighter, and freer with every breath. Think about that for a moment. For minutes. In less time than it takes to make your morning coffee, you can begin to reverse years of hidden tension. When your head realigns with your spine, the pressure on your back can drop by almost 30 pounds. That's the weight of a small suitcase you've been carrying without realizing it. And when that burden lifts, your entire body breathes a sigh of relief. You stand taller. You breathe deeper. You move with the grace and confidence you thought belonged only to your younger self. Because the truth is, aging isn't about losing strength, it's about forgetting how to use it. These gentle movements help your body remember what balance feels like, what calm feels like, what confidence feels like. If this video helped you, even in a small way, share it with someone you care about. You never know who might need this quiet reminder today. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more ways to move, breathe, and live with freedom every single day. Here, we believe aging isn't something to fear, it's something to do well. You can grow older with vitality, clarity, and strength when you know how to care for the body that's carried you this far. This is Dr. Nana, reminding you that no one truly grows old. We simply need to remember how to stand tall again, in body, in mind, and in spirit. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Take a deep breath, feel your chest open, and carry that lightness with you into tomorrow. Until next time, stay strong, stay balanced, and keep standing tall with Senior Health Boost.